Heyo, y'all. Welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Collision, Buffalo, New York. Watch along and live reactions for June 29th, 2024. Yo, Savvy Devin, as always. How we doing? Hope the weekends have been good. Hope the vibes have been nice. If you're a GCW fan, hope you enjoyed the violence that has been ensuing thus far. You are in the curtain. He's doing good. Love this. Love this for you. I'm glad that the vibes are going hype. Yes, for those of you on the server, we had a GCW watch party earlier today of last night's show. Was a good old time. There's going to be another one tomorrow afternoon, actually, of the show that's going to be happening right about now-ish. So if you're not catching that, or if you want to wait, you can watch it spoiler-free over on the server tomorrow. But nonetheless, greetings from California. Hey, watching along. Yo, Lone Star, how goes it? You're on the road. Hope you've been enjoying yourself over there on the West Coast. I got you. I see where you're at. But yeah, I hope the travels have been good to you. Is it any cooler out there? I hate that that's my first question in this summer, but yeah. It's a little cooler. Okay, a little cooler. We love this. Glad. Because I know, pretty rough. It's been pretty rough, like, on the entire south of the country right now. Hey there, Eric, how goes it? You ready for this go-home show for Forbidden Door? Oh, it's going to be nice. We got a stacked card, and that's just been the theme last week. Stacked card, stacked card, stacked card. Weekend, and we got show in and show out, really. They had that bum, I don't even say bum, they had that very questionable collision like 3 weeks ago, and since then, they've really course-corrected, and they've done well in doing it. Oh, yes, and of course, by the way, y'all, please do drop a thumbs up before you get settled. While you're getting your setup going, you know, make sure to go find that thumbs up button, click it, make sure we're getting that support. It goes a long way in getting us boosted. Recommend it here on the YouTubes. Are you streaming Heatwave? Yes, Heatwave will indefinitely be having its own watch along. I'm up in the air about Money in the Bank or Collision because that's my birthday and I really want to do what I want to do. But I know there are some people who want to watch Money in the Bank with us, and it's hard to turn that down because that does have the potential to be a historic event, or at least, you know, a newsworthy event. You know what I mean? Happy early 29th birthday. Appreciate that. Say go celebrate your birthday. Appreciate that, Cam. But quite frankly, this is my idea of celebrating. These are my vibes. I love this. Wrestling is genuinely like a passion for me. So, one way or another. I was reading, almost missed the start, man. No worries, Jordan. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well, dude. Didn't catch you for Dynamite, but hope you enjoy. Were you there for Dynamite? Now all of the days are blending together. I feel like you were. But nonetheless, hope you've been good since then. Hope you enjoyed. I know the perfect present you can get yourself. Okay, just been mixing it up with last night. I've had a lot go on for me. What's that, Eric? Yeah, I was working this week. Definitely got Monday off. Nice. That's going to help so much for Forbidden Door, dude. I'm so happy for you. Because, oh, man. I mean, you could always just watch the next day or whatever, but the live experience is a live experience. And yeah, it's going to have you up till 5 a.m., but thank goodness you could just sleep in afterwards. A way too pricey ticket. Nice. Love this for you, the TNT title. Ooh. Dante. I hear that. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Apologies for any buffering, y'all. You know how it goes. goes smoothly. All right, there we go. Connected. Hey. There we go. Oh no. Don't gap out on me. Oh. I got a little ahead of myself. Hopefully that doesn't screw me over. I didn't properly close Nord before closing it internally. Let's see if that screws me over. Knock on wood if it doesn't. But yes, it should be good to go. Connection-wise, buffering should be over. Hopefully, we're smooth from here. We're opening with Orange and Ishii. Let's go. What's up, Melinda? Excuse me. How goes it? Hope the weekend's been going good for you thus far. This theme is so nice.
This past week on Dynamite, and had he not, it may have been a very different outcome for Orange Cassidy. Freshly squeezed, he might have been completely squashed. These two men were members of the Chaos Group in New Japan Pro Wrestling, the group formerly headed up by Kazuchika Okada. But now they find themselves adrift, but unified by their past, and they are going to need to be unified against their opposition here tonight.
Boy, Rick. Yeah, Ricky Starks. Either he's leaving or he's the Swerve fourth member of the Elite.
Representing TMDK, Shane Haste and Robbie Eagles.
Of course, I'm familiar with Shane Haste, but Robbie Eagles is new to me. I just realized that Shane Haste. Okay, they're still the tag champs. Dope. Robbie, okay, we see in hype for Robbie. This I love. Good thing Taz isn't calling this show, right? Really, X-Kong? I honestly would not be too surprised if he went over to WWE. He'd fit in really well there. We can't deny that. He'd do great on NXT. He'd do awesome on the main roster. Let me make no mistake. I want him to stay. It's just, it feels like the writing's on the wall. Hey, Rhea! Hello! Welcome in. Just in time for the opening tag match. Orange and Ishii versus TMDK. By the way, y'all, before we get started in this first match, do drop a thumbs up. I know a few of you have let it in since I said it last, so if you could be so kind, get us that boost. Quick, easy, free way of supporting us. Please and thank you. Lady Frost versus... I can see Stephanie Vaquer in action. I think this will be my first time watching her wrestle, so I'm happy to see that. Though I do hope that Lady Frost gets a fair length match out of her. We have 7 advertised matches for tonight's show. Purrazzo and Shida better main event. I'll be upset if they don't, because I can see them going with this trios match instead. Butcher in action. Yep, Butcher versus Garcia. The Battle of Buffalo. They've built it. Random question if you don't have to answer, you don't want to, but what would you coming out story like? Oh, appreciate that question. That is actually a lot to get into. I will say, not during the match. Feel free to remind me after the match, because I do not mind getting into that. Especially here in Pride Month, that's important stuff to share. X-Kong, no way. AEW seriously needs another championship. A women's tag team championship, I can definitely agree with. I can't see another championship coming into the play. Matches we got tomorrow night for women. Championship for women. Oh, hey, X-Kong got me last second. Oh, Shane Haste trying to level him out. How many matches we got tomorrow night? I do believe it's 11, including the 0 hour. Ishii and KOR team up. What? Did I miss it? They announced another match for 0 Hour? Why are they doing this to me?
And as I said, 24 hours away from Forbidden Door. The longer this match goes, the more it works against
Ishii and KOR. That's so sick.
just tap out now. I'd go to the back.
4-way tag.
He's going to have a long
Oh.
against Zack Sabre Jr.
Dang it. Why does that sound like heat, though?
his way.
What we saw
Man, why do they do this to me?
Wednesday night, a match can end in the blink of an eye, just like Sabre. He got Kyle O'Reilly. He had that arm.
I appreciate this crowd still being into it. We know this crowd was the same crowd as Dynamite on Wednesday.
In a similar position
They're still here for it.
right now. Robbie Eagles, so-called sniper of the skies, the high-flying member, the junior heavyweight.
Oh, 100%. If you're here on the East Coast, it's 7 p.m. to midnight for you. If you're over there in the UK, it's an all-nighter affair.
See Eagles coming off the ropes.
Beautiful, fast-paced offense here from the Limb Reaper, who's absolutely known for his technique as well. A lot of it he has picked up from Zack.
Smooth as smooth can be. Nice.
Changing arm drags. Cassidy.
I love seeing wrestlers let their opponent fall into a rhythm and psyching them out based on it. 10 main show bouts, 4 0 Hour. 14 match cards. AEW staple. AEW staple.
Luring in Eagles.
Take it, Jordan. We were so close. We said 10 was ideal, and he said, for the main card, bet.
2 count only, says referee.
Add a new one. Right?
Side headlock, keeping the pressure on Eagles.
Oh,
Ray Stevens
nice.
over his grave.
And Haste and Eagles. The Australian opposition for Orange Cassidy here tonight, and he is bouncing the head of Eagles off that top.
Excalibur on Collision commentary. That's new. You're right.
Eagles grabbing a hold of Aubrey Edwards.
Look at this.
Now Shane
Nigel McGuinness.
using his
Oh,
driving Cassidy's spine into the ring post.
I think it's Excalibur. I think it's just Excalibur. And yo,
Top by Konosuke. Did you hear?
it's just Excalibur and Nigel at the moment. Forbidden Door. I won't mind. It happens once a year. Okay. Yeah. No, I hear that. Like I've gone on the record and said, I've spoken out of both sides of my mouth on this. 10 matches are ideal. 14 to 15, I can be down for. Like it's just, I mean, don't get me wrong. I prefer some variety to that, just that way it doesn't feel like rinse repeat. Oh, this is just a better version of that match. This match isn't quite as good a version as this one, but you can pace it well enough. 15 matches, let's fucking go. But yeah, 10 I think is ideal, particularly for AEW's pace, because then they can keep their shows, including 0 hours, at 4 hour length instead of 5 hour length, which is a lot more ideal for people. For us, it feels big, but some folks are paying exactly. No, and you see that's another reason why I've gone to a VPN and going international, so I can get these events cheaper, especially now that AEW is doing them more frequently throughout the year. Like, no, I 100% recommend the investment. You look at the prices for it, it's like, oh, wow, it's like $80 to get 16 months or something like that. First off, half of whatever you watch is sponsored by a VPN. So they'll get you a code that'll get it a little cheaper. Second off, 3 pay-per-views in, you'll have paid it off with the money that you didn't spend on buying the pay-per-view. Less than 5 a match, really probably, though.
Supposed best wrestler in the world, Bryan Danielson, a man, such a great technical wrestler. He had to pay.
Athena, I think she'll be out for about 3-4 months, but it'll be just this injury that's being faked, and then in kayfabe, and then it'll come to light that she's just faking. Yo, that is a gnarly angle for the Boston Crab, the half crab.
Cassidy was almost on the verge of tapping right there. Now it's the bottom rope to force the break. And it seems like the leg was the target for TMDK.
Yeah, no, it does seem like she is a real injury, and it looks like it's a knee thing. But knowing them, I wouldn't be surprised if that was worked during the match that we saw the tweak happening.
It's the arm he uses for the orange punch, right?
It certainly is. And as we saw Zach on Kyle O'Reilly this past Wednesday attacking the
Yeah,
fighters.
yeah, Lone Star, right? It's a way, and
The same thing to Orange.
I'm almost certain it's closing the show, and I really hope it doesn't, because they've closed the show enough. You know what I mean?
Now Eagles do that
And I get they're making it the biggest program, but what more can we accomplish with this weigh-in?
to the corner to tag in the Stone Pitbull, but instead
It'll probably be a good segment.
down that up.
I'm saying these things, but it'll probably end up being.
Look how confident and how collected
I wonder if
he
we'll
is.
get any returns tomorrow.
Top perch.
I'd love that, right? See Jamie Hayter pop up after the Women's World title match to throw off whatever drama ensues in the final moments of said match. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, they have certainly given Orange Cassidy a lot to think about, a lot of punishment as well. Hold on.
Cassidy escapes a meeting of the TMDK members, but Cassidy can't get over to the corner. He can't make the tag to Tomohiro.
Nice. Immediately returns. Oh no. Okay, good. Don't eliminate your partner, bro. You're two different tag team champions.
Don't get him get there.
And the up kick from Cassidy.
But he isn't.
Out of the ring.
I'll leave it at this with some stuff I've heard from you. That's so awesome, Ray. I'm glad to hear that. But at the same time.
Comes in.
Is it though? Now.
He cannot match the power of the Stone Pitbull.
No, I'm just being facetious. I can't even follow through with the joke.
As like a
Left shoulder.
statue is Tomohiro Ishii.
Melinda, I can get that. Although then it does, you do have this missed opportunity for it to be a hangman and have this run to all in, challenging Swerve for the title and finally taking it from him. Tiffany debuts, then what? Then I eat my words. I don't know what else to say. Yeah.
Dangerous at close range.
That'd be wild to me.
Scene has absorbed a lot of punishment in this match.
That's just what I was thinking. How recovered is Orange Cassidy
Doesn't
at
look
this
like it.
point?
Look at this. Look how weak he is.
That may be by design.
When you're being beaten by Stone and Leaf.
Ishii, violent by design, and now Cassidy ratcheting up the intensity.
I'm so bad at
Eagles tried to sneak in.
There we go. Orange Cassidy saying to
beautiful.
Tomohiro Ishii,
Cover that $50 that I have.
I can do too, just not as hard.
The super
We're cheated too.
to the top, the elbow drop into the cover.
Good shit.
No.
That elbow drop is probably one of the best diving moves in today's age. No, why are we glitching? What's this? This isn't the time. Just when I drop my guard.
Dictionary, you'll see a picture of this man.
As Orange Cassidy
Sorry, y'all. I buffered for a moment, so I might be about 5 seconds behind y'all.
precursor to the
For those of you watching on your own feeds.
Not enough damage to the right arm done.
as Shane Haste, no. Haste anticipated. Reaches up, Cassidy. The Falcon Arrow. But Haste unable to capitalize the pinfall. Now
Instead,
Haste.
looking for the tag. Watch here. Nice escape. Almost.
And the tag was made by Shane Haste to Robbie Eagles.
Face Masha in a couple weeks.
The kick to the head of Orange Cassidy sweeps out the legs of Tomohiro Ishii. And now Robbie Eagles. No stop.
Nice.
Great reversal by Cassidy.
Yo, Jordan, Dijak on Forbidden Door would be mind-blowing. I'd be here for it. Yo, this strength, though. Okay, Eagles. I see. What was all of this?
He sets out to Ishii there.
Oh, my thing didn't pop up. That's rough. But hey, welcome in.
Ishii breaking things up.
Sports Entertainment. Bug? There? Let's welcome in.
Stunning Shane Haste. As Haste eats
Nice inside out. Jacob Jason, RVD for some.
shots. Being thrown
Shane McMahon joining the Elite would be wild.
but now the focus.
RVD popping up would be fun.
Robbie Eagles. Orange
Ducked?
nice slip behind her.
Might do it.
Not the best cover. Oh, kept a hold of that leg, though.
Control of the ankle.
Beautiful.
Camille Bane.
Doing something here tonight. Oh, he's got caught.
First.
Beach right by Cassidy.
Nice one. Wow. Beat the more established team. South Bronx, yo. Brother became a sports entertainment guy. Sports entertainment guy. Well, that's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. A lot of work goes into this channel, and not just by me. A lot of the mods do a lot of good things for the channel to help keep this ship running. So thank you so much.
That is the big question. He won't have the big man.
How you feeling about it? Keeps getting.
It'll be Orange Cassidy all alone against arguably the greatest technical wrestler in the world today.
Does Roddy really need saving from the group, though? I feel like he does well in this group. I'm not against keeping Gabe Kidd around. Hold on one moment. He's not the wild card. You think it's him, Lone Star? I mean, it could be. It could go either way. Because they showed the picture. He tipped over the picture of him with the Elite. You know what I'm saying? Gabe Kidd is the reason the group is dangerous. And that's where Cole comes back. And oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. I'm in for that, Jacob. We got 2 Jacobs coming around. Gabe and Cole feud. That's fun. That's a lot of fun because that'd be a lot of attitude in that feud, and you'd love to see the promo segments that would come out of it. I dig that shout. It's him in the video. Oh yeah, it's definitely him. And that was Hangman in the video for sure. My bad, Lone Star. I thought you meant something else. No, but I get the feeling that because we're getting this vignette, it's not going to be him as the wild card. Which would be interesting. Maybe we can bring him back around to being a babyface. Which is kind of what I want. I think Hangman belongs as a babyface. The heel run, because of the context of his feud and his character trajectory at the time, made a lot of sense. I don't think he needs to have an extended feud, an extended heel run. I think he will be the 3rd member of Jericho Big Bill's team. Oh no, there isn't a team match happening tomorrow night, Eric. It was instead traded out. We got a Minoru Suzuki challenging Jericho for the FTW title one-on-one. I'm getting creative pitches where you like to see. Oh, Jacob, I love this shout. I would love to see Megan Bayne come in as like this, overarching presence, right? Kind of, it's a disruptor of sorts, because she has such a presence. She has such a work rate. She could really hold that mystique to her, I think she could come in and just be like, what you do, right, is give her 2 heater matches. Like 2 heater matches, she'd very clearly win. And then put her up against somebody that you would expect to beat her, An example, not the one I'm saying, but an example would be like a Britt Baker, an established star. Put her against a Hikaru Shida, right? Megan Bayne wins clean. What is going on here? Change the trajectory immediately. And then have her come up against like a Chris Statlander, beats her clean. Stats lost 3 times clean in AEW history thus far. Okay, so that would be huge. And then you can break that into a feud, build her character off of that. Hangman's drinking. Yep, he started pouring that glass. And if you notice, and this might be just me paying a little too much attention to detail, because they could have filmed the shot as many times as they want to get it right. The way it was pouring was not very straight. Like, it almost wasn't landing in the glass. The implication is that ain't the first drink he's pouring. Beats Jamie clean confirmed? Yes. Like, Jamie Hayter clean off a return, right? She gets a couple heater matches, and then you put them against each other. It's like, oh, Megan Bayne's great, but this is where they level her out. Boom, beats her.
Like I was saying, Buffalo's the 79th most populous city in the United States. That's pretty big. Look at this foundation. Hi, guys. Big. Saved your wrist. The trainer did. Well, that's not right. Come on, guys. Get a load of this guy.
Trainer too. Well, that's not right. Why are we doing this? Why is this a thing?
Hi, guys.
Technically here, she popped up in AEW a few times. Went over Stardom for an extended run. Now she's kind of just floating in this scene right now, working GCW and stuff.
Don't you forget. Thanks, guys. Here's a veteran learning tree tip for you guys. Every time you go into the trainer's room, take a roll of tape and put it in your bag. That way you don't have to pay for it later. Come on, guys. Good tip, Chris.
Be a thief. Oh. Quality over quantity. Well, I guess that is quantity. Damn. Oh, my bad, Eric. Yeah, I didn't come back around to that. I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me. No. So it was one of those things I finally was confronted with it, right? I was kind of in denial for a lot of my life. I first kind of realized when I was 10, but I kind of denied it up until maybe I was like 22, 23. And I got into a dispute with my friend at the time. Well, yeah, still my friend, actually. Got a dispute, of course. I forgot who it was that I had a dispute with. But, yes. Dispute over LGBTQ history being taught in schools. And, like, that became, like, a real point of contention. And finally, that's, like, in that moment, I felt the need to accept my sexuality for the sake of like kind of making my points to them and expressing that I was bi. And at that point, it was really like a battle with myself. And luckily, my friend circle really helped me come to grips with that. I told one person in the group before I knew it. I told another. That person really helped me understand that. Really helped kind of like come to grips with how okay it is, you know, because like many people, I'm sure, came up with a real stigma of about coming out, you know, like specifically as an LGBTQ man. It's very easy to be like emasculated over it, you know, or spoken to condescendingly or treated with less respect because you don't have a conventional masculinity. You know, I feel like myself isn't a bad example of that. You've seen some of the hairstyles I have on here, some of my dialogue and just general gestures, you know. But yeah, it's things like that. And that helps. That was helped to really second women's match. Yes, I'm so here for it. Or a time. He joins Megan Bayne and Deonna Purrazzo as a tag team is huge shakeup. That's a great shout. But yes, and then it was I got into my first LGBTQ relationship in 2022, and that's when I told my folks, and I was very much accepted, which not for nothing, I expected to be the case. You know, I have a few people in the LGBTQ community already in my family, so that helped. Wait, shit, I didn't command. Ready? You're all good, right? No worries. But yes, we do got Mercedes out here looking like she's going to watch the match. She's been keeping a close eye on Stephanie, and I think it's going to pay off tomorrow. So it was a mixture of acceptance, not only from those around me, but mainly for myself. You should be this generation's Raven. I can see you as a wrestler. I appreciate that, Tim Allen. I have been told that a few times, once or twice. I spent a day in a wrestling school, and they really they puffed me up as well. But it's a commitment, and it's a culture, and it's one I'm not sure I'm ready to embrace, because it would mean things like WatchaMania not being able to be at least what it is. Do you think she intervene? I see what you're saying, Eric. And yeah, I think she's just going to be there for a stare down after the match. Nice roll through, though. Going for into the STF. That was so smooth. Ooh, Jacob, you see, this is the thing, right? This is a great question, because this is going to be now, if she loses this match, it's going to be her third consecutive loss, and she cut that heartfelt promo after losing to Tony. And I don't want to see that for her. I feel like something's got to change. I feel like something's got to encourage personality. Maybe she needs to unite with somebody, tag team, alliance. I don't know. Sheesh, really threw her into that corner. That was interesting from Lady Frost. Nice step up kick. Soften her up for you. Oh, nice. So smooth. Bout it. Hell yeah. Oh, ooh, she really laid that in. Right, the way she was trying to flex, and she ate that foot. You saw that, Lone Star? You think they should do? Take over the Kip and Penelope role? I don't know. But now that you bring up Penelope Ford and Lady Frost would be a fun act. Yeah, I don't think she needs a repackage. I just think she needs a more consistent direction. Aye. Reminiscent of Shinjiro Otani there. Since she got, I guess, upstaged on the floor by Lady Frost with that arm. Mercedes is committed, though. She's out here just selling the little things like that. Zoe, hello. Welcome in. How goes? You like Anna Jay with Serena? Yes. I think Anna Jay fits well with this new iteration of the Outcasts.
Frost, ever since that kick to the face, she has not been right. She's gesturing to
That's a great shout.
referee Bryce Reynolds.
Yes, so hello. How goes it? How goes the new PC? I hope you're enjoying it. Yo, Cincy, how goes it, fam? You got streaming stuff to sort out. Hell yeah, Zoe. No, you stay committed to that. Turning it back around is Vaquer. Yes, because there's a lot of little intricate things to sort out. Most of it, some of it can be a little complicated, but most of it is pretty easy to sort out. It's just time consuming. It's super good. That's awesome. Frost would do great with Julia. Yo, actually, that's a great shout, X-Kong. The Princesses of the Black Throne. Sky Blue, Lady Frost, and Julia Hart. Oh, that's awesome. Bring in Abaddon. Make this faction happen. Why is this not happening? Oh, Abaddon. They'd be the perfect addition to that group, too. Yeah, I'm about to reinvite. Get all sorted. Yes, love this. Hey there, Mick. How goes it, friend? Hope you're doing well. Yes, Abaddon, right? Hey, that's not a bad shout, Jacob. Yeah, no, but like, there you go. Like, the House of Hart. Like, fully embrace it, you know? And the thing is, you don't even need the House of Black at that point to, like, establish that because Julia will have fully transcended. Hell, have it be the House of Hart and still have Brody and Buddy in there. You know? I only say this because Malachi, he seems not too happy here. And I'm wondering how long that's going to be before he's let go. Aminata? Aminata in there would be an interesting shout. Do we still call her Queen? Heartbreak? Ooh. Honestly, surprised they haven't done it already. Right, Zoe? I think we're on the trajectory, though. Like, for example, tonight's show, we got 3 women's matches on it. Literally television history for AEW. Okay. No worries, Zoe. It happens. Sometimes messages just fly in the chat. Shit, y'all turn it out. Hope this Saturday night's been awesome for you. Oh, floated over. Looks like she might have been going for a package pile driver. The Wicked Lady. Formations. Oh, Cruella DeVille. We win. Yes. House of Heart is actually fire. Right, House of Hearts. You're right. I call Sky Blue Dark Sky. Yes. No, because that's a great shout, Chris. I forgot how long it takes to install stuff like games. Yeah, like you even said before, like specifically when it's stuff that isn't already previously installed on that device, it's effectively like you're installing it for the first time. As Cruella, yeah, that's fun. And Stephanie, if she becomes a mainstay, that would. Oh, they would run shit. You already know. Kick out. I dug the hook of the shoulder there though from Lady Frost. Beat her up. Soften her up. You're doing this for... Are you? Lady Frost... Oh, sheesh, another super kick. Doing this for you, Eats Foot. That was a tight hook and a close kick out. Caught her in the corner. Nice. Float up. Oh, she got red, though. Oh, no. Didn't stay. Nice. Looked like she was going for something there. She wanted to drape one leg and attack the other. Wasn't able to make it happen, though. Forced. Wrestling going. I can't disagree, Robert. It is my favorite promotion outright. Between the wrestling and the stars. Not without its faults. It has its fair share. But it still is my guilty pleasure. I can't even really call it a guilty pleasure. It's just easily one of my favorite things. Right, Lone Star. She's got great athleticism and great, like, weight control, but it was a little telegraphed by her opponent. Oh, there it is. That leg drape, Dragon's Crew. That's rough. And yes, y'all, as you see, Rhea drops. There is the link to the Forbidden Door watch along tomorrow night. It's already set. Just make sure to pop in there and hit notify me. Goes far. Oh, that pack. Oh, it was like a package lung blower? Powerbomb lung blower? Whatever it was, that was rough. To be fully cradled like that and then dropped on your lumbar is such a vulnerable bump to take. How you been doing? Oh, did I miss a comment? My bad, Mick. I'm not trying to like gloss over you intentionally. Oh, also David, see you there. How you going? I am indeed ready for another big show. I'm hoping that Deonna and Shida main event. Oh, Mick. But yeah, I've been doing pretty good overall. Mick, today has been fun for me. Package neck breaker? Yeah, it did kind of look like a neck breaker, like an Ushigoroshi. Package Ushigoroshi? Oh my god, that's rough. Punked in a new straight edge society. I could be convinced, I suppose, but I'm not the biggest on Punk right now. So overall, I kind of have a sour opinion of the stuff. He does good work, yo. Can't deny it. Oh! Oh, shit. Sexy's here. It's just a couple of weeks ago.
Revenge is a dish best served cold. Oh, hold on.
Watch out. Oh, fuck. Oh. Stephanie has no problem laying those motherfucking kicks in. Oh, no. She's taking a move. She's taking a move. Oh. That's rough. Yeah, it's definitely like the mid-lower back they go for. She's going for. Both times, at least, that's how it landed, and that's what they're selling. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Jacob, House of Hearts is sounding like the shout. Queens of the Sky. Oh, no. That was vicious. Nice to know that's her finish, right? That's a great call, Jordan. And this was a very effective go-home segment. I'm glad they gave this to them. It's the virtuoso on the card tonight. She absolutely is. She's going up against Hikaru Shida in what I hope is the main event of the card.
I'm here with the Lucha Brothers and Alex Abrahantes. Now, guys, from my understanding, you have an announcement regarding Forbidden Door?
That's right, Lexi. At Forbidden Door, Death Triangle has something that you've never seen before.
Yes. You're right, hermano. Death Triangle, we have something special. Penta el Cero Miedo, the Mexican Rey Fénix. Hey, tranquilos. Antes que nada, Hiromu les tiene un mensaje.
What?
Tranquilo. I have a super good idea. Los
Done.
Ingobernables de Japón. Hiromu, Titan, and Yodo. Tsuji versus Rey Fénix, Penta, and Pac. Forbidden Door. Are you ready?
Who's say Pac?
Pac is focused in the Owen Hart tournament now. But we have a special gift for you. First time ever, the Lucha Brothers doing trios with the CMLL Místico. What? Místico? Oh my gosh!
Okay, I was wondering.
Los Ingobernables. Estamos listos. Pues si están listos, nos vemos el domingo. We'll see you there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yo, that's awesome, kid.
Yes, Mystico. Yes, I'm happy. I'm happy, Mystico. Yes, yes.
Oh, I see. That's the context there. Thank you very much, Cam. Apparently, Hiromu Takahashi and Mystico had a match recently in CMLL where Mystico got the win. So there's some frustration there. Going to our second women's match now. Hiromu and Dalton Castle duo would be a lot of fun, Tim. I hear that. Penta says. Right, Lo? I still miss that, Lone Star. I wish they would make a reference to that every now and then. So says a wrestling wiki. Oh, it's a package. So officially it's a package backbreaker. Gotcha. Okay. Noted. Appreciate that. What is Hiromu's tag? It's a Takahashi. Hiromu Takahashi. I believe. I always get it mixed up, right? Because there's Hiroshi Tanahashi, and then Hiromu Takahashi. I think I messed one of those up.
Certainly tournament. Very capable, educated, one of the preeminent minds in professional.
Mick, I'm not ignoring your messages. I'm sorry if it feels that way. I have addressed your messages several times, bud.
competition.
Seven, I pitched up to the T. Deonna should win and then turn Shida heel, build her to a new group of. Shida join the Deeb dojo? That'd be wild, considering Shida's a 3-time world champion and Deeb's not.
Fortunate Tony Schiavone not here with us to call this tonight. From what I understand, he got his Twitter hacked again.
That's awesome, Cam. I'm glad he's getting featured then.
Again from him. Advertising can meet. Don't click on it. More than likely to spam.
As Deeb blisters the chest of her opponent, knife edge chop. Serena Deeb, bit of a smile on her face, feeling confident. But Deeb gets reversed.
Oh, I get what you're saying, Tim.
Goes down, breaks the grip, kick to the chest.
Win, lose or draw. This is going to be a lesson, certainly.
Yes, Dem, and we got a third one coming in the Owen Hart quarterfinal. Isn't it great? Literally history-making Collision right now. Literally history-making AEW television in general. Dynamite's never done this, for example. That hammerlock lariat. So this is not a qualifying match, Eric. This isn't a qualifying match for anything. This is just a match. I don't know what this. So I got to fly in here. That's rough. Collision is for the sickos. Yes. This is the truth. Wrecked. No, Miller. I don't want that. No, please keep Shane McMahon out of my AEW. I can't see it being a good thing. Outside of just the buzz for the chaos it would cause. But as soon as you see him throwing some fake punches, it's going to not be worth.
I fell short in my quest to become AEW Women's World Champion. But I refuse to be put into wrestling purgatory. This is AEW, where the best wrestle. Well, guess what, Buffalo? I am the freaking best.
Ay, de
Bouncing
pato.
between these ropes, I prove that every single time I'm in this ring. So come on, AEW. Give me someone to wrestle that's on the professor's level.
Open challenge.
The 5-minute rookie challenge was a lot of fun. Yeah, Eric.
Of talent occupying the AEW women's locker room.
Yes!
Includes the first ever AEW Women's World Champion, Riho. Listen to that reaction for Riho. Serena Deeb claiming she wants the competition. Riho.
The babiest baby face. The biggest baby face. Ratings boost queen. Yes. We love this.
And Riho returning.
No fucking way.
To accept the challenge from the Professor Serena Deeb. Is Riho on the level of the Professor? We may be poised to find out.
Right? Deeb doesn't look all of a sudden Deeb doesn't look as tall as she
Fans, they've definitely missed.
seems, you know?
They definitely missed Riho as Serena Deeb.
Well, Buffalo wanted to see that match up here tonight, but the Professor, erudite as ever. She's already wrestled. Why face Riho at anything less than 100%?
Now we have Serena, right?
Between these two athletes somewhere down the line. And now, fans, let's keep up with the continuing adventures of the learning tree, Chris Jericho.
Hold on a second, Lonnie. I just want to check something. Hi! You wash your hands? Germs spread really easy at this time of year, you know. Thanks, guys!
That was like 5 whole seconds. Why would I do that? I absolutely did wash my hands. Wario was mounted as a super shiny conversion. Yeah. Riho and Deeb's dojo. What is the character, Chris? Thank you. It's just like, is your thing just to mansplain everything in the most annoying voice? Minimum wage workers, come on. Why? For Jordan. I'm Brad, to be fair, because that character ain't it. Right. It's just like, I'm glad you see it, Zoe, because it's just so, ooh. It's ridiculous. Yeah. She said someone her level. Honestly, I say that's apt, Zachary, because, well, Rio, first ever women's world champion. Fair has not lost too many matches here in AEW. Guessing it's for next. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be next week's Collision. Because if they try to squeeze that in on a Forbidden Door, like, come on, y'all, let's not. But I wouldn't be surprised if they went for it, you know? Oh, right. Hell yeah. Jamie Hayter coming out right now would have just been like... gone nuts. In AEW, I mean, it's kind of shifting right now, but long term has always been like Shida and Jamie Hayter are like my favorite women's wrestlers in AEW. I can't really count Athena because she's just pretty much purely Ring of Honor, you know? But I'm a big Athena fan too. And that's not just, and that was long before her run. That was long before she even came to the AEW, let alone Ring of Honor. She really won me over as her Ember Moon character very quickly. Rio and Deeb are 1-1, similar quality matches, similar lengths, very much on each other's level. Yes, this is lovely, Jordan. I love hearing that because that tells me right off the bat, I'm not certain who wins, right? Because you can make solid arguments for why either one wins, especially if Rio is coming back to be involved in the mix for a little bit more, you know? Britt and Jamie will return together or separate. I think together. I want them to return together and kind of step on each other's toes and piss each other off immediately. Why are we doing a third segment?
You know what this is called? It's a Zamboni.
It literally says that...
By Frank Zamboni to properly clean the ice.
You want to respect Chris Jericho? Ride that Zamboni.
You're right, Bad Apple. We should check with the crew and make sure they know how to ride the Zamboni properly. I want to give them a couple tips so we make sure the technique is good.
Thank you for saying. I feel liberated.
I'm taking it to the learning tree, but the big bow trying to fight back.
Jericho, he thought he had the support of Minoru Suzuki. He assumed he had the support of Minoru Suzuki, but Suzuki...
Rule 3 at least. Yes. No, you're absolutely right, because they fully... Yeah, the surprise show was great. They fully baited me in for it to just be like, ugh. More Jericho, Owen, more Jericho, more Jericho. They get bopped for it.
Samoa Joe, look at him battering those body shots on Jericho.
Oi. Man, you're in a sling and you're bopping people like that.
As Joe sending Jericho over the barricade. This is not looking good for Jericho and his guys.
That's what happens when you interrupt a munchie sesh. Send in the big boy. The big boy. Oh, I see. Sorry, Big Bill. He got, oh.
This is almost a perfect replay of Wednesday.
Yeah, this is just a lopsided beating by Katsuyori Shibata hook at Samoa Joe.
And Chris Jericho, a true veteran, does not deserve this.
Beat him up. Yo?
That's Jeff Cobb.
The New Japan.
What? Oh my god! I'm honestly surprised because I had a feeling like a week ago I'd be seeing him float around here, and he didn't. So I figured the challenge just was gonna go unanswered. Yeah. Weirdest pizza topping I've ever had. I guess technically buffalo sauce, and it was good as fuck. Too Big Ben. Did not mean build. Damn it, Jordan. And now I know other swears. Aha, right. This is what you were referencing. Okay. Okay.
Tomorrow night, he may shut the forbidden door in the face of Samoa Joe. Hook and Katsuyori Shibata.
Damn. The way he just slid in so unceremoniously was like, hey, yo, I'm here. But honestly, that's the way it should be done. I don't like when it's like the middle of a brawl. Big music and entrance. Aha. Okay, Jordan. Fair enough. I mean, hey, if anyone's going to challenge for that title, it's got to be the king of television, right? Wait, hold up. Does Jericho actually win? Not Jericho. Does Samoa Joe actually win that title?
Well, usually I'm somewhat of a condescending and sarcastic person.
Same, Cam. I think that's what that was setting up, right? Like, that's got to be where we're going. Please tell me later on in this show that that match is made.
Quite a lot of admiration for Orange Cassidy.
I can stand face to face in the ring with the best professional wrestlers in the world.
And I called out Orange Bollocks for a very particular reason. I'm returning for some unfinished business.
Cassidy, and he wins and he retains.
You're one of the top names in AEW. I know that it makes a statement.
Children of the Sun?
Orange Cassidy, an unprecedented streak as
Not for everyone. This song has been on my playlist for years. It's the instrumental version of Children of the Sun by Marine Soldoff. Soldoff? I've never actually said the name out loud. I've only ever seen it on my phone now that I think about it. That's awesome. I love when I get see music I listen to all the time.
Things aren't going great for
And
me
wrestling video packages and stuff.
My world is falling apart, and tomorrow I have a fight.
Very fair,
against the
Jordan.
Best technical wrestler in the world. And where is he? Because I was there.
I'm sorry, Eric.
on Dynamite
I'm on a big no riddle run right now.
But where is he here tonight? When I was even wrestling his Mighty Neil guys, like that is the he doesn't respect
Mighty Neil guys.
He has see now he shows up. He's
Orangey, calm down. Don't tangle yourself. Nicky's in a twist again. Respect. Why are you banging on about respect, mate? Of course I respect you. You're one of the best wrestlers in all elite wrestling. In fact, you're one of the best wrestlers in the world. Of course I respect you. That's the entire reason I challenged you. But listen, I didn't need to watch your match, darling, because I know your tricks. Every time we've been in the ring, I've had an answer for absolutely everything you've thrown at me. You're out of ideas, darling. Listen, I've waited a year to beat you.
well, I guess you just waited a year for me to pin you with my hands in my pockets.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your hands in your pockets now, mate. Go on, put your hands in your pockets now. Go on, put your hands in your pockets. Yeah, Lexi. It's fine. I've already won.
Oh. Oh, okay. Cold baggage suitcase. That becomes with a 747 plane. Great shout and much agreed. Am I supposed messages?
that Mexico has ever produced. The mad scientist, the alchemist of the ring, Hechicero.
Hechicero, let's go. Where's Camille? I'm not sure. I think they're sitting on her till after Forbidden Door season. So there's a lot of moving parts going on right now. Mick, I'm not sure which one about my friend. I have read your comments multiple times, but really the only comment, it seems like the only... I'm just reading how you haven't been read. Right. I've heard what you said. I welcomed you in. I hope you had a good weekend. I still do hope you had a good weekend. Fuck yeah, Hechicero, yes. Shit, Kevin Blackwood? Oh, let's go. Glad to see him getting used. Let's go.
That's right, the former AEW World Champion. You were there on Wednesday night. Question I'm going to ask you, do you think that the former AEW World Champion...
Yo, nice transition to the mat.
Rightly, he called him a poorly drawn cartoon. Hechicero is
Excuse me.
more than that.
He definitely is. I mean, he is, as I mentioned, I mean, his technical prowess is very rarely equaled. I mean, the only Mexican competitor I'm thinking living today that could match it is Negro Navarro, and he is somebody that Zack Sabre Jr.
That's a rough angle to be at. Get back down, boy. And then attacks the other leg.
Not often that you find someone as technically sound and inventive of Hechicero who has the size and the power to go along with it as well. Incredibly strong striker. His knee strike in the corner specifically has knocked out a number of competitors. And he's going to be looking to make a statement here to MJF. You can say all the funny, cute things you want, but you're going to fight me tomorrow night at Forbidden Door.
But Blackwood, a strike combination there on Hechicero.
Yeesh.
Just as you were talking about it, Nigel, and Blackwood almost defenseless as he dropped
Piecing him up.
Spaghetti legs.
Hechicero
That release flapjack, that was rough.
guillotine Tijera.
Yes, Rhea, very well put. Please don't take it personally, Mick. I am not trying to ignore any of your comments.
Look at this, elbow strikes to the rib cage.
Nice. Oh, no, into an armbar instead. Oh!
Using his calf to stop down on the face of Blackwood.
He's just picking.
He's decided, no, I'm not, that's not worth it. What are we doing now?
Hechicero
He really is just like making an example of, dude, what is this?
got the arm captured and driving down Blackwood onto the knee. That arm hammerlock Blackwood is just being torn apart limb from limb by Hechicero.
He's using Blackwood as an example.
Yeah,
Yeah, MJF is going to see, he's going to feel, he's going to experience things he never has. Tomorrow
That's done. Oh, yeesh.
getting the win tonight.
That arm's so... He's so...
He's not releasing the hold.
Switch to the camera Hechicero's playing to.
He's going to be watching this.
Hechicero, I mean,
It's right in his face. There we go.
shoulders of Kevin Blackwood apart, finally releasing the hold. If MJF is
Now that he's not playing to it anymore. Regardless. That was great. If you notice the Ishii guns is a free agent, where you see him heading? Right here, Tim. In the AEWs. They're definitely going to pop up on the scene. I wonder if they're trying to wait until after Blood and Guts, though, because they don't want to have no choice but to insert them into the Elite versus AEW storyline.
and Hechicero, he could do it all at MJF's home of Long Island, New York tomorrow night. But right now, our colleague Lexi Nair is standing by. Take it away, Lexi.
Oh, it very much helps, Eric. But even then, I was still scared because it's like how much of a tone shift is going to happen. You know?
Very observant, Lexi, and yes, my eyes are squarely on the trio's championships. You see,
Nah, I wouldn't, Rhea.
Patriarchy, more specifically Christian Cage, has carried this company on my shoulders for the past year. And as the uncrowned world heavyweight champion, I deserve to be celebrated and recognized as
Didn't like...
such. And there's no better way to recognize the patriarchy as a group. How many of those titles? How many of those trios?
Oh, I dig those tattoos, actually.
9 titles are going to look great.
I think that's not easy. Elite and Ricochet? The Elite and Ricochet?
Champions. Then that's not a
Is somebody talking about the trio's champions?
I can dig that, Jordan.
You must be talking about the Bang Bang Gang. But it's nice to finally meet you, Mr. Christian, sir. I
Jeez.
have a
Yes.
question. Have you apologized to your new family for setting such a poor example? What type of father says those words, I quit? But I get it now, you're trying to redeem yourself in their eyes. Rebuild yourself in the eyes of your new wife and dinosaur.
Although it can be quite hard to tell the two apart, huh?
Whoa. Vile.
Don't get me started on the boy. Between you and me, it's a real shame the mother had to drink so heavily during the
On this page.
But hey,
See, I can see it be Ricky Starks.
you want to ride the coattails of the catalyst. See if I can be the spark that reignites the career of Christian.
Nice, Mick.
But Mr. Christian, sir, that switchblade spotlight burns too bright even for you. But if you want to find out, at least you'll get to breathe with the switchblade. But if you ain't down with any of that, we still got two words for you. Guns. See you later, beautiful.
Cage didn't have any words for the Bang Bang Gang.
Hey.
When he gets the opportunity.
Watching UFC. Hope you're enjoying yourself, Mick. I didn't know there was any UFC on this weekend, but then I think about it, UFC's got like shows every week now. Jay White, yeah. Dude is too savage for his own good.
Well, you heard Bobby Cruz announce at the Battle of Buffalo. Daniel Garcia set to compete, and we're joined at the desk by Daddy Magic. A lot of talk circulating around Daniel Garcia, specifically the offer made by Will Ospreay this past Wednesday night, defending the International Championship, potentially the World Championship against Garcia this Wednesday at Beach Break.
I mean, what a night it was Wednesday night. Buffalo, New York. Yeah, look, Will Ospreay put the challenge out. International Championship on the line. Is it going to turn into a World Championship match? Time will tell tomorrow night, Forbidden Door. But what a night. Let's not forget about...
And Garcia showing some
Look at him with a Garcia jersey.
just like Will Ospreay can't afford to look past Swerve Strickland, Daniel Garcia cannot afford to...
I don't know what it says at the beginning of his song. Yeah. He's really feeling it. Good for him, honestly.
is just a sadistic, tough man.
Indeed, it's not just a contrast in styles, a contrast in...
Man's is lunge king. God damn. You won't catch me doing lunges like that.
The Butcher, a frightening and imposing, dangerous throwback. Looks like a carnival strongman. He does. Carnival strongman.
Like a carnival strongman is a great shout. Let's go. Honestly, this has potential to be a real fun match. What an angle!
This Wednesday night live on Dynamite. Right, but what about how Ospreay upstaged MJF after MJF had made the offer for Garcia to face him at All In at Wembley? And like I said, what a night it was Wednesday night. The offers coming in left and right. But Garcia didn't accept. I mean,
Yo, that's an interesting shout, Eric. Why Ricochet? That's how he comes in? I don't know if that's a good shout. And also, I believe he's under contract until August. It just crossed my mind. He's under contract until like July, August, unless they've just released the remainder of his contract. Oh, you were asking me if I watched UFC, Mick. No, not really. I did keep up with it casually for a time, and I do have a certain appreciation of MMA. In fact, a certain knowledge of it as well, because I've had friends that were really deep into it, but it never really stuck with me too much. Appearance is like, this is not Dynamite. Get it together. I hear that belt.
Well, with Daniel Garcia, you never know, but there's a lot of what ifs that need to happen for that to occur. But right now,
Yes. Butcher and the Blade. Okay, gotcha. That does check out. Drop kick. No worries, Ray. Do what you gotta do. Oh, rough. Just flattened, man.
dirty up this match where he can bully, where he can punish Garcia.
How about the Butcher with the little how do you do to the crowd?
Going out after him now.
Maybe that's an opening for Garcia. Butcher caught up with the hometown
Oh,
crowd.
really?
To your point, Excalibur, little throwback to the Red Death, Daniel Garcia.
That's right, he did. Yep. Off the ropes and blasted him with the crossbody. I love that. I wonder if that was an ode to him or if it just happened to be a coincidence, but all the same. I love that you reminded me of that.
It's the boot.
Garcia, 2 boots into the beard of the Butcher, and Garcia maybe not done yet.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Jordan. Anything beyond 24 hours is good to go.
Butcher. Back suplex the spine of Garcia into the barricade, and this match, this battle continues in picture.
We got to be smarter than that. Got to be smarter than that. Getting caught up here. The hometown crowd, family at ringside, high-fiving people in the middle of the match. Come on, Daniel.
No, I didn't, but I heard about there apparently is some sort of ROH-related thing in CMLL. And I was like, maybe we should wait until the actual ROH show airs to talk about that. But I suppose if it's just CMLL show, then maybe I was wrong to do that. In which case, yeah. Probably is. Wouldn't hurt. I personally don't know it. A couple of friends in watch party earlier were trying to tell me about it, and I was like, oh, no. But more thinking about it, I guess it doesn't count.
Oh, boy. What do you guys going on about over there? Danny?
Doesn't count as a Ring of Honor spoiler. It counts as a CMLL spoiler, and that show's been out long enough. I have a newfound respect for backbreakers after earlier. That's vertical suplex. Or just in case it's put on Ring of Honor. That's where my mindset was, Jordan. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Play round 2, Texas time.
International champion, world champion. But what happens if he loses this match? He goes to Beach Bay with a very important match with no momentum whatsoever. That's for sure. But you just got to forget about it. You can't cry.
Sorry, Eric. I will actually be preoccupied at that time. Great, appreciate the invitation, but also, maybe in the stream chat is not the best time to do that. You might want to inquire through a DM on Discord or something of the sort. Yes, thank you for the invitation. All the same, friend. Maybe a future time. I'm gonna break his back, Buffalo.
Benefit of youth, returning to wrestling 6 months later. There we go, Danny. Get the ropes. Life comes at you hard, man. Comes at you fast.
And so does the Butcher. Who's using that Texas cloverleaf, that size.
It's incredible, guys. Like 6 months ago, Continental Classic, Daniel Garcia barely able to scrape away a victory in that tournament. There was a time where it looked like we were going to go away with 0 points, and here we are with an opportunity at the International Championship. The Butcher's going to dance. Wednesday night, potentially the world title. Come on, Danny.
And that seems to have woken something up.
This is such truth, Jordan. Butcher dance. It's in singles. Agreed. No, I'm so with you. I still think Pac... don't get me wrong. He's also fun against smaller competitors. Do you remember his match on Rampage once upon a time with Darby? Just tossed that man around, beat the piss out of him. It was a wild display of violence. Speaking of...
You're not really helping him much, to be honest with you.
And look, Butcher, nice switch. Oh! The half Nelson into the backbreaker.
Does he have to avoid that as well, Daddy? Oh, and that. He's in trouble.
Oh, yeah, he is. Just surviving.
Maybe you should go down to ringside and tell him what else he's doing wrong. Why don't you get me a megaphone over here?
Oh, that was a look at Daniel Garcia's mom urging on her son. But he's gonna need
Whereas Blade Ben, he is currently injured at the time.
and resilience that he possesses.
This is trouble here, guys.
Because the size advantage of the Butcher may just be too much here tonight.
Oh, stumbling out of the corner. He isn't at enough.
With Garcia walking towards center.
This is Buffalo!
Ducks underneath. The high boot again. Butcher, though. Oh, the knee to the midsection. I think Butcher thought it was going to be another shot to the jaw. But Garcia,
Oh, into the spinning neck breaker. So nice. Beautiful counter.
now Garcia, I think on some level knows it's going to take more than that to put away the Butcher.
That's a face only his mother could love. Good thing she's at ringside. That's a bulldog chewing on a wasp.
Sheesh.
Garcia now. Go for the eyes on the Butcher.
Let's give it to him. Garcia trying to protect his fist, aiming for the
Hooked.
skull.
Okay, nice. Got out of it.
But Garcia looking at throwing his body into that.
Didn't land that as clean as he would have needed to.
Garcia again.
We really can't hear you, Daddy.
Oh,
Butcher cut up here, guys.
no. Sure off the ropes. Caught him this time with the rebound.
Here you go, Jackie.
Garcia takes Butcher off his
What are we doing?
now thinking pile driver perhaps.
Oh my god! Oh. Yeah, we're done here. That was so fucking nasty. Is he okay? Oh, wow.
Tomorrow night, Forbidden Door, guys, I'm telling you right now, we will be in the house.
God damn.
Daniel Garcia victorious here tonight now.
I'm sorry, somebody that size should not be landing on their neck at that angle. That was so vicious. Yes, over like that. Power driver finish. We love to see it.
For the
Yeah.
International Championship and potentially, depending on the events of Forbidden Door, it could be a match also for the AEW.
Right? You saw that landing, right? Mans was at a 45-degree angle and it landed.
Buffalo faithful Daniel Garcia is at home. Will he be the world champion come Wednesday night?
Beach Break Live
Defeating the curve.
this Wednesday night. Garcia, Ospreay, one-on-one. And Garcia, Butcher sharing a moment here, both Buffalo born and bred. Great respect shown between both athletes, and now Daniel Garcia turns his attention to Dynamite. Beach Break
Oh,
Live tonight where
he was trying to give you some more dab there.
AEW International Championship and
Okay, there we go. So course correct on that. Danny G's following TV cues. Appreciate that. He knew you had to get out of there. Buffalo was about to get caught. Buffalo Busher was about to get caught up in the move.
After what we witnessed this past Wednesday on Dynamite, the animosity between you and Swerve Strickland has clearly come to a boiling point. But now tonight here on Collision, we have the official weigh-in ahead of your main event at Forbidden Door. Is it safe to say that things have become deeply personal for you?
A little bit, yeah. But it's no bother. Look, I can wait 24 hours before I cave his head in.
This is going to be so great.
Dog.
I'm so happy. This is going to be just like when I helped you beat Kenny Omega. I can't wait for it. This is
Helped him beat Kenny Omega, yeah.
some ideas how we can maximize this whole weekend thing. You know what I mean?
Don't. Well, like I said last week, I can do this on my own. I appreciate it, but I want to do it by myself, okay?
You're Will Ospreay. Enjoy yourself, buddy.
I will do
Go
it,
out
man.
there. Do your thing.
Kyle, Swerve's going to have his entire crew out there. Can I have, like, somebody watching my back?
Go and enjoy yourself. Have fun with your boy.
Yeah, man,
I
it's
love
not a problem,
that.
is it?
Of course it's not a problem. You're Will Ospreay. You're a golden goose.
Thanks,
It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Everything's great. Everyone's happy. The family is happy.
I hate how that needed levels of approval. No, don't tell me that's the hand I think it is. Don't tell me who I think it is. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, but also no. He's gonna do a thing with. Alrighty, y'all. Break. Return in 3.
formed through the connections we make, the way we treat people, and the way we make them feel. It's the way we walk through this world.
I am the exalted one.
My dad's legacy wasn't just the wrestler, but the man. Everything he was lives in us, and we honor that legacy every day. Champ Sports has given my brother and I the opportunity to continue that legacy. We helped design this Reebok sneaker, which details moments from his life and
Sorry about the hold up, y'all.
our family
I'm
will be
here.
donating all royalties from your purchase in memory of my dad's kindness, compassion, and community.
Hangman wins. We're definitely getting a rematch with Kenny. Oh, yeah. Back who won Danny versus Butch? It was Daniel Garcia. Did I miss anything? No, they did a segment afterwards where they raised each other's hands and stuff like that and walked out.
Joining me now, Jack, tomorrow night at Forbidden Door, you have the opportunity to win that TNT championship in a ladder match. But tonight here on Collision, those 6 men are competing.
Oh, yes, and a Will Ospreay appearance with Don Callis family. Will Ospreay, Don Callis, Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita, Trent Beretta, and then Roosh. Mr. Brody Lee forever, yes.
I will be the next TNT.
Hold on. Now, Lexi, I don't mean to interrupt, but Jack, there's a problem with this train of thought that you're on. By all means, you're welcome to back out of any match you want, but there will be repercussions. Meaning, if you don't wrestle this match on Collision tonight, I'll be forced to take you out of the ladder match at Forbidden Door. So, make whatever decision you think is best.
It's had more time than half the roster. Well, she's great. You wouldn't give her the time? So close. So close. It's not even the main event match. All the same, though. 3 women's matches.
Well, Hikaru Shida returning to action tonight in AEW and stepping right in to this opening round match in the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament. As a 3-time former AEW Women's World Champion, Nigel, he certainly has to be one of the favorites.
Yeah, no question about it. Very short odds for the 3-time AEW Women's Champion who has a victory over the current champion, Toni Storm. Dangerous, lethal.
Indeed, Hikaru is just awesome. DM Hunk chance? Specifically DM Hunk? Truly, who don't know who wins this? I hear that. I'm thinking it's Deonna, though. Or has Shida been? Just doing her own thing. Deonna called her out last night trying to be like, I ain't getting beat by no part-timer. Called Shida a part-timer. Deonna Purrazzo has been on a roll. She's out here being like, I did all this. You do that? This person do that? No, they didn't. No, yeah, because Deonna versus Mariah, that'd be awesome. But Shida versus Serena is also right there. It's damn. I hate that. Wrestling ain't Shida's only thing. Like Rio, yes. She's most likely to time off. Yeah. That's exactly it. Part-timer isn't exactly inaccurate, but we've come to understand the term is so degrading in pro wrestling in the last decade plus. But no, yeah, she has other endeavors outside of wrestling. And that's not a bad thing. Normalize pro wrestlers not committing their entire beings to the industry. People want to do multiple things. How many other companies does she work for? Pro wrestling wise, I don't know if she works for any. But yeah, she has other endeavors outside of wrestling. I know she's a singer, but other than that, I couldn't really give you more than that. No, that's awesome, Cincy. I'm glad I could help spread that information. Personally, I don't know as much as I probably sound like I do. You know, I think it's pure heel to face Mariah, and then we see Chris with ooh. Oh, wasn't able to get the logo over for the head scissors. There we go.
this week. We got words from Jeff Jarrett, a heartfelt vow that I think you'd have to be a stone man to not feel the emotion of that.
Yeah, except the Elite playing their wild card. They said they will reveal the man that Jeff Jarrett will face.
Shida also has a YouTube channel? Oh, then that's dope.
Potentially
She goes fish.
at Dynamite Beach Break live from Chicago, but right now Hikaru Shida taking the side headlock. Deonna Purrazzo immediately backing Shida up to the ropes to force the break.
But no, I hear you on that, Cincy. Personally, I wish that AEW kind of advertised their stars, other endeavors more. It wouldn't hurt, Especially if you have a bunch of people being like, "Where's Hikaru Shida?" You can be like, "Over here doing this thing. Check her out." Like, it doesn't hurt. Helps inform your audience a little bit more as well.
Well, Deonna Purrazzo may have the advantage on the mat. I'd have given the nod to Hikaru Shida for the striking prowess, but
Nice.
there we see the Enziguri drops the virtuoso to her knees.
To your point, right across the jaw. Shida practiced in both judo and kendo in her youth.
YouTube channel. This woman is busy. Damn.
Right hands into the head of the virtuosa.
Yo, Shida versus Monet. Oh. All of the matches in AEW that Monet could potentially have are just like bangers waiting to happen. Monet versus Purrazzo? Nice. Perfect form.
What a return to action for the Shining Samurai Hikaru Shida. Shida favors his
Jamie versus Monet. Oh, yes. That'd be such a wild match. Ooh, Nyla versus Monet. That's a match.
Now with damage to the right arm, the virtuosa smelling the proverbial.
You could probably see it. I mean, I think she does. Like, if you check her out on X and stuff, that's where I started seeing some of these other things be advertised. Once upon a time, at least. Serena versus Monet. Yes, Deeb versus Monet. I think that's from Mercedes versus Shida, Deonna, Camille, Jamie, Britt. See, Rhea gets it.
a number of the members of the AEW locker room. As Deonna Purrazzo picking apart the arms of Hikaru Shida, dropping that leg, and now
This crowd is getting a little quiet for him. I get it. They're well into hour 3. Probably hour 4 if they've recorded Ring of Honor, and they probably have.
against the ribs of Hikaru Shida.
Just look how calm and restrained the virtuosa is now that she has the advantage.
And bringing Shida back down, looking maybe for that Jijigatami, yes. Shida realizes the danger her arm is in.
That's Mercedes.
Linking those hands together.
Purrazzo, very credentialed before
Ooh.
AEW, knows what it takes to become champion.
Great back-to-back points about Mercedes between Rhea and Ari.
Think about how Deonna Purrazzo arrived here in AEW too. It was just a matter of weeks before she was
What
chosen
now?
for the AEW Women's World Championship. The match didn't go her way.
Like she-
Storm did technically tap. The referee didn't see it. So Timeless Toni Storm remained the AEW Women's World Champion, but
Matches just give me Takeshita versus Roosh, and no one gets hurt except those two because they beat the absolute piss out of one another. Oh, and it'd be awesome. Oh. Damn it, Jordan. You've convinced me Roosh should join them. Off the ropes. Double clothesline cut. Ah. But no, I'm here for Rhea. Yes. With an exclamation point. Oh, exclamation point women. That's the way. Said it backwards. Oops. Right? Literally happened on last night's Rampage. It was so jarring. And all the same, though, thank you so much for hanging out here, y'all. This is such a fun time. I just can't get over it. It's like being able to watch and speculate on wrestling with everyone. It's just proven to be like a highlight of my time. That's why earlier when like Cam was like, "Go celebrate your birthday," I'm like, "This would be celebrating my birthday. You kidding me?" These are the vibes. Looks like the way it might be the last week. That's what I'm thinking, Lone Star. We're getting this match. Maybe we'll get a backstage segment. Then we'll get the trios match, and then we're gonna close on the way-in. Wouldn't be surprised if we got an overrun, despite the fact that this is a taped show. You know, let's see versus Harley, because we've never really seen Mercedes. So. I hear that, Eric. I think that match can happen down the line. They cut into what should be main event. Yeah, agreed. I feel like this match could stand to be the main event. It has stakes. This is literally two former world champions going at it. You want to talk belt collectors? You see what Mercedes and Stephanie Vaquer are trying to pull off? Deonna Purrazzo did that. She was out here holding multiple world championships at once. Double clotheslines have power. The shockwave from the collision on collision cut the feed momentarily. The collisionception was too much. Oh, going right into it. Fujiwara. Just keeping her hips high, though. Nice rotation out. Oh, caught that arm. Had it scouted. 3 steps ahead. We love it. It's for the sickos. That's very fair, Ray. We have seen our fair share of comedy Sasha matches, now you think about it. Hell, even that match for Scripps. Now Sydney can wrestling tonight right now on a GCW show, mind you. No GCW spoilers, please, because we are going to be having a spoiler-free watch party of tonight's show tomorrow afternoon on the Discord. What are we doing here? Nice. You think it's so? Just got her up, going for the Falcon Arrow. Oh, roll through. Okay. Oh, Katana! What? I really thought. Wow. Give that woman a title defense. Shida versus May. Ruining expectations, right? Oh, Deonna is not happy. Yo, we about to have some beef. We're gonna have another program in the women's division, y'all. You can't teach that. Thunder Rosa. This still isn't over. I mean, hey. It's not the program I thought. I mean, I kind of forgot that this isn't quite over. They're 1-1 here in AEW. Yes, and see, love that you brought that up, and I completely just like threw that to the back. I'm like, oh, we're gonna have this issue with Shida now. No laugh, she turns around and she kicks her head off. It's not what's happening. She isn't like that. But still. Ooh, this was piped in. It's so weird that we're going to have a quarterfinal and semifinal match in the men's tournament on the same show. But I think it'll be okay so long as they have the quarterfinal match happen first on the show. Is that right? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good myself, friend. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see what you're saying, Jordan. Just a one-on-one double cage match. That's not a bad shout. Why not? You know. Don't have time to build a blood and guts, but you could still have it just be, you know, a cage match. Ring of Honor time. Not a bad shout, XCOM, but I think that's Athena's title. She is our forever Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. That's just not going to change. Satnam, yes. Y'all, did you see the news that Satnam, I'm not sure if it has since been changed, but Satnam on the website was apparently moved to like an executive role on the roster. No longer as an in-ring competitor. Which is wild to me because he's announced for Triple Mania in August. And still seeing him kind of semi-regularly on AEW television. So, I don't know what was up with that. But I hope that's not their way of trying to win him out of on-screen programming. Because he's a fun watch. Having doing a few things in Ring of Honor isn't a bad thing. Because you can just tell the simple story of who can conquer the Giants in an in-ring competition. Like, it doesn't have to be some over-the-top thing. And then you can have people throughout you can have very different matches happen. You can do your fair share of heater matches where it's like run into brick wall twice, then get slammed from 9 feet in the air. And then you can actually have like 7-8 minute matches where people are trying to find different ways to chop down Satnam and they just get got. It's dual positioning because he's going to... It's a double position. He's going in as a coach. As a coach? That's interesting. I wonder... I mean, obviously, they see they know better than I ever would. But that's wild to hear. No worries, Cam. We actually haven't been doing very well on the grow position checks. But we know. We get the vibes. This man was moved from the executive down. I actually wish she was actively wrestling. Etiquette. Fair enough. The last time we saw her, though, if I'm not mistaken, was... Who'd she face off against? I'm pretty sure it was in a championship match. Was it Julia Hart? Or was it Chris Statlander? Was it even... I don't know. I remember her last match. She got her bell rung hard. And she's kind of like... the match had to be called early. Haven't used Satnam's NBA connections on TV. That's a fair shout as well. I feel like they could stand to do that. It's like, why not, you know? She first joined the company coach at there. Anyways, y'all, as we get into the final quarter of the show, I suppose. Please drop a thumbs up. Please and thank you. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. We're doing a Forbidden Door watch-alongs tomorrow. We got Heat Wave coming up next weekend. I suppose it's about time I make that poll, huh? Rhea, next, whoever else is listening, please remind me after the stream to do the poll on YouTube. I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna link it everywhere. We're gonna let the people speak for us. I will say I'm putting it down now as I'm tiebreaker, and y'all know where I'm going for if you do tie. What are we doing, Tony?
Not like the brazen Mina of Japanese fame. With conquering thighs, astride from post to post. Here on our blood-stained, sweaty mat shall stand a mighty woman with a belt, whose shine is the impassioned lightning, and her name, the champion of exiles. From her beacon hand glows worldwide stardom. Her piercing eyes command the entrance stage that twin tunnels frame. Keep pro-wrestling your mediocre men, cries she with ruby lips. Give me your tired, your bored, your idled masses yearning to be entertained. The wretched fans of your teeming arena send these, the audience, to Tempest lost to me. I lift my title inside the forbidden door.
What? What? Wow. Okay. Holy shit. That was captivating. That was so impassioned. I love one with Shakespeare. Oh, is that what that was? No bosom? No need. She's healing. She stood on the broken glass. Modeled on the Statue of Liberty. Oh, really? Lone Star. That's... Wow, that's such a deep cut. The Timeless Tony Storm character may be one of the best characters of the decade in pro wrestling. And I'm so serious. Like, that's not any bias coming into play. Like, the layers, the nuance, the execution. Leo Rush's theme is low-key a bump. This is the main. This is the main event match, yes. Starting with the Tony Storm segment, it's main event time. Commentary team remains the same for brevity's sake. Rhea. Yes. Top Flight. Plus Leo Rush. I love his big ass coat. It's fun. Winning the lottery than Minas. I don't blame you, Eric. Mina getting a world title run. If Mariah wasn't going to end Tony's run, then I think Mina is a perfect second. You know, with honorary shouts out to Jamie Hayter or well, I was gonna say Thunder Rosa, but that's been concluded and moved on from, so I guess not her anymore.
What a stud this kid is.
Coming out the face, Dundle. It's so funny because I was watching him last night and I so badly didn't want to say what I was thinking. I'm like, he looks like he could be the third Paul brother. But I felt mean because he seems like a cool dude. And then they started chanting Logan Paul at him and he started egging it on. And I was like, okay, so he knows.
Their partner, weighing 190 pounds, he is representing the Elite, the Scapegoat, Jack Perry.
Just walking right past him. Don't really give a damn to do this match.
Truly, Jordan.
How dare they? Those look like the Pauls, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees it. Because, like, I don't want that to just be mean. Because, make no mistake, it's hard for that to not feel like an insult. Also, this theme is much better for Jack than Beethoven. Make no mistake, great song. Just wasn't a theme for him, in my opinion.
The entitlement that comes. That's, as you know, Nigel, from being a top guy. That's part of it, believing in yourself.
Perry, born of Hollywood royalty, has earned absolutely everything. He's got.
It's weird, right? Because I look at all these guys, and it's like it's hard to feel like it's not going to be Jack Perry being champion at the end of this ladder match, right? But they could pull a swerve on us, and it wouldn't be not the competitor, narrative swerve, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Look at the size differential here between Takeshita and Leo Rush, who's a great young athlete.
Jack Perry is teaming with Takeshita and El Phantasmo of New Japan. Last night qualified for the ladder match on Rampage in a match against AR Fox. Almost forgot how horrible this Buffalo crowd was. Thanks for the reminder, Collision. Right? They aren't doing themselves much justice, that's for sure. They're here for their guys and their guys only. Although I will say, 4 hours, it's kind of hard to be excited for that when it's just supposed to be regular television. It's pay-per-view that's different, but if I'm coming to a show and it's be like, we're going to be doing 2 episodes of television, I'll be like, I don't know, man. Yeah, because I'm trying to think back to the last time they were in Buffalo, but that was like almost 2 years ago. So it's there. I'd need to watch the show to be reminded of how the crowd behaved there, you know? Trying to remember, I think there's this one North Carolina city that was just like the drizzling shits, and they went there in 2019, and I feel like they never really recovered from that perspective of mine. So like I know I know that stigma with a certain crowd. Like Corpus Christi, for example. You hear the Corpus Christi shit talk and the Dayton, Ohio shit talk. Justifiable, mind you. These crowds have been poor for the shows they've gotten in the past, regardless of promotion. Won the Virtuoso match, unfortunately, in my opinion, was Shida. And that's coming from a big Shida fan. I really thought that Deonna Purrazzo should have got the win there. But also, I appreciate AEW for having an unpredictable finish. You know, I will say if one of their weaknesses is they've gotten a bit formulaic lately. So I appreciate the swerves here and there. Poughkeepsie also gets so much rifle shit. Ooh, I don't know if I recognize that city. Nice transition there. Really just returning to the map, but in this corner, that was so smooth. Lio Rush taking advantage of the fact that he is smaller than his opponent there. A guy literally made a spectacle pretending to. Oh, gross. Your second home Corpus Christi. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm not trying to just. All right. I'm more so mean as a wrestling crowd. Just because, I mean, don't get me wrong. That show a couple of the June 17th Raw, that crowd was great. All night, they were fantastic. But historically speaking, especially for WWE shows, they have not been their most there. Oh? Interesting. Kind of backdropped Lio Rush into his own partner. Jack! Oh, fucking asshat.
Takeshita wipes out Mark Briscoe on the floor. He was just picking his shot.
Look at how handsome Takeshita is. I mean, he looks like a movie star on top of all his great wrestling attributes.
Would you call him timeless Konosuke Takeshita?
I would not call him that. I call him the Alpha.
Dante Martin now isolated in the hands of Phantasmo.
ELP trying to beat up.
What's the message?
How can you not be a fan of wrestling and not love Dante Martin? Would you agree?
Dante Martin, I mean, he's a tremendous athlete. Really represents the future of not only AEW but of professional wrestling. He, alongside his brother Darius and Action Andretti.
Sometimes when you've got that youthful vigor, sometimes you just need a guiding light, someone a little bit more experienced.
Honestly, X-Kong, love that shout. At the very least, have Cash do it. Dax seems like he really needs to be like healing up. Time that went to Buffalo last was 2020. I had 2 title matches at Page Bryan, and this is how they show appreciation. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do remember because I know one of those matches was a Garcia pure title match. I'm pretty sure it was Garcia versus Yuta. And Page versus Bryan. Oh, that was their third match. That's right, in the Tournament of Champions. I shall now be hating Buffalo moving forward. I'm not a big fan of the new Jack. Oh, if the I like the wordplay. But yeah. I'd like to see Brooks Jensen debut tomorrow here in AEW. On Forbidden Door? I don't know about that. And as far as I'm aware, his release was a work. He was not actually released from the company. He's shooting brother. Not shooting. I'm sorry. He's working brother. That's the one. They're doing a little work shoot angle of him being disgruntled with NXT for letting him go, and he's running on them. I'm pretty sure that was him last Tuesday. But enough of that. We're here for A-dubs. Although NXT, like I said, NXT Heatwave, doing it next week. I should actually have gotten one of these little thingies. That's also a thing I need to do tonight. That sounds like fun.
Engaged in a tag team battle, and right now things seem to be breaking down between El Phantasmo of New Japan Pro Wrestling and Konosuke Takeshita.
A lot of egos involved. You have to understand that.
As Dante Martin does work on Rana. Incredible. And Don Callis joining us here at the commentary desk. Don, that was your guy that just got taken down.
Look out now, this guy is dangerous.
Yeah, the most experienced entrant in the ladder match, Mark Briscoe, engaging in a little bit of redneck kung fu. As Briscoe and Zagiri.
Nice. Redneck Kung Fu kicking in. No pun intended. Yeah. Though I do think it would have been wild if they actually did if they did the thing they intended to do with Brian Pillman and WCW. Whereas, like, shoot release from your contract, so that way you can go show up in the other company and then bomb their program on our behalf, and then we rehire you. Yo, Jay Driller. Let's go. Yes. So Babas, welcome to WatchaMania. Hope you enjoy the vibes. It's a good time. This is what we bring 3-4 times a week for AEW, and sometimes WWE, NXT. Oi. Big super kick. Nice. Waterfall dive spots? Yes? Oh my god! The distance man's got. He could have hit Leo Rush if Phantasmo wasn't there. Why do we need weigh-ins for wrestling? It's not so. The thing is, it's not so much to determine if the match is sanctionable or not, as much as it is to, like, you know, show standings and allow for a segment to happen. Yo? He did not have to get so sick with it like that. Oh, and then Jack Perry is still saving it. Really? I get it, though. Jack Perry wasn't throwing the match. He just wasn't trying to be the legal man and do work. Purrazzo did not win, David. I'm sorry. She was defeated by... Leo's so athletic. He is ridiculous. Oh, looks like he was there. Nice counter to the double leapfrog spot. Tag now, Takeshita. Slick. Oh! Wow!
Not just him. Leapfrogs in. Oh, Dante lands on his feet. Takeshita charges to the corner. Dante a step quicker.
Nice.
Takeshita gets his boot up. Dante
Leap.
flat-footed leaps to the top. Went for the Hurricane Rana. Didn't have the weight for the momentum. As Takeshita.
Bucks up, Jack. I think so. I think the Bucks try to help, and it gets counteracted by the FCR. That idea was thrown out there a little earlier, and I think it's a great shout. Very much that, Rhea. Oh, thrown over the top. I hope he's okay. That looked like an awkward landing from that angle. But yes, thank you very much, Rhea. And please do respect the mods if they ask something of you such as that. Have to be heard. Oh, wait for your spot. Turn into a blue thunder ball. That was so sick. That was so sick, though. That's that. Welcome back here. Yes, yes. Takeshita. She gets the pin. That was so awesome. In the face.
And will it be Phantasmo from New Japan Pro Wrestling or wait, Leo Rush? This is just coming unglued before our eyes. As now Leo Rush and Dante Martin a tug of war over the TNT Championship. Oh wait, Briscoe with the ladder. Where did that come from?
Wow, Briscoe hitting his boys with the ladder. I mean, I guess at the end of the day... Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, the rope holding the ladder. That's slick. For surprise, you see tomorrow? What do you mean? Would you like to see weight classes in wrestling? Honestly, Eric, yes. If I were to ever make a pro wrestling company, I would go about as sports based as I could. I would want to make divisional competition. Though I would want like world championships to be open weight belts instead of. That was so scary. I hope his heels are okay. That was a rough landing on the ground there. Smooth go on the spot. But yes, like the world championships would be open weight, and then like the mid card titles would be like heavyweight and lightweight. But I wouldn't want to do that unless I could do that for both men and women. It would be open weight world singles championships. Open weight open weight tag team championships. And yeah. The match is over. I mean, I get you there, Lone Star, but it's if anyone's gonna pull some crazy shit like that and it somewhat makes sense, it would be Mark Briscoe. Really don't give a damn, but I do agree. Yeah, mess up your leg or something. Few days out from the match, not worth it.
And as we just saw, one of these 6 men will be leaving Forbidden Door tomorrow night as the newly crowned
Okay, who do you see showing up for Forbidden Door?
It is going to be wild.
You will return. I really want to see like a Jamie Hayter return. I'm not sure that happens though.
Force Orange Cassidy to tap. And speaking of technical wrestling, Mexico's most dangerous technical wrestler, Hechicero, the alchemist of the ring.
Prit is also a good shout.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. And the elite Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, will be taking on.
I feel like you could throw this on the 0 hour and move the women's Owen Hart quarterfinal up to the main card. Right, Jordan? Who turned Excalibur down to normal, like standard speed? It's always 1.5 or bust.
And it'll be title for title on Long Island. Mercedes Moné, the TBS champion, puts her title up against Stephanie Vaquer and her New Japan Strong Women's Championship tomorrow night.
I kind of get where you're coming from, Zachary, but I don't know if I can agree with that. You have Takeshita in that mix. You have Mark Briscoe, a world champion, in that mix. Artist of Stardom champion.
AEW Women's World Championship, but whose corner will Mariah May be in? Her mentor or her tag team partner? The IWGP World Heavyweight Championship is on the line as
Wow. Excalibur's tripping up because he's speaking so slowly. I kid.
Forbidden Door live face his toughest challenge yet, the AEW International Champion, Will Ospreay, live tomorrow night, Forbidden Door from the UBS Arena on Long Island. But before we get to Forbidden Door, let's make it official. Tonight on Collision, coming up right now, our World Championship weigh-in, our last look at the champion and challenger before Forbidden Door.
Don't tell me we're about to go to commercial. Okay, good. Oh, is it happening? Oh, it's happening on stage. That checks out. Hey, cheesecake.
And it's brought to you by yours truly, Prince Nana and PrinceNanaCoffee.com. But ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, the challenger. He is the AEW International Champion, and he is known as the Aerial Assassin.
I can get with that, Jordan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Will Ospreay.
I prefer weigh-ins over here, contract signings, and I understand the contract signings give you the option for a table spot, but the announce table is also right over there. Also, when Will Ospreay said it earlier, what do you mean by Swerve's going to have all his boys out there?
Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland won the tag team match. Swerve clipped the leg of Will Ospreay, landed the house call, as now Ospreay just very confidently stepping onto the scale. As you see his Don Callis family member, Kyle Fletcher, keep watch.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're a cut, dude.
for Will Ospreay.
See, Security Yard, CKC. I have worked to see. I do believe.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing your reigning and defending AEW World Champion, Swerve Strickland.
Besides, I don't know.
Not doing his usual dance. That speaks to the importance of this matchup.
Oh, okay, what? He's got a crew.
A champion with his crew.
Hip-hop royalty, you got West Side Gun, Buffalo hip-hop royalty. Swerve
What's that guns there? Oh shit.
rolling deep here tonight.
Champ looks in fantastic shape.
Champion and challenger alike looking more than prepared for tomorrow night's main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official weight for your world champion yet AEW is 230 pounds.
Well, a 10-pound weight
Gentlemen,
differential, Nigel.
I need you both to stand here for the official photographs for tomorrow's fight. Right over here, ladies, gentlemen, right over here for tomorrow's official fight.
And his replacement is evil. That's gross, Eric. Not saying it's impossible, but that'd be so fucking...
Striking advantage. As I said, if it goes long, the cardio, I think, has got to favor Will Ospreay.
Yeah, the lighter man, typically with the larger gas tank. Swerve with his AEW World Championship, Will Ospreay. His AEW International Championship, both men posing for the photographers on the ramp.
Remarkable restraint from the international champion after what happened Wednesday.
Do you have any final words before your big match tomorrow night?
Yeah, you're damn right, son. 24 hours you
He said that Big Duty has a future in wrestling. Why? Because he's big? Maybe. Could. What's the implication, Al? What you trying to say, dude?
Mr. Strickland, do you have any final words before your big World Championship match tomorrow night?
Hurry up, hurry up. No, this man over here keeps saying that the pressure's all on me. No, Will, it's on you. It's on you. I'm the champion. I've been here. You haven't. Main event. I've been there. You haven't. You say you're on another level? No, I'm on another level. Look how I handle my business. Look at this. Huh? You come out here dressed like a bum. I come out here dressed like a businessman. I handle my business right, like a champion. And as a businessman, how about I handle
Oh, is he Jordan?
offering your wife a contract like
Now things getting very heated, understandably so.
Champion took a cheap shot there.
Kyle Fletcher, AEW Security, trying to keep
Osprey's calling down. Fletcher was trying to get some scraps in.
I don't want to even think about the situation it would be.
Oh!
Just got wiped out. Just like that, Osprey strikes with the hidden blade.
Wow. Damn.
Well, we are less than 24 hours away from Forbidden Door live on
Damn. The other guys just took off, right? That's what I saw too. Like he snatched the belt from him and they were like, "Oh, exit stage left." Like. Damn. Swerve just coming to. That's rough. Damn. Solid shit. Good show. Good show. It was enjoyable. It was a nice setup show for tomorrow's night. We got 14 matches on the card. Possible 15th if we get Joe and Cobb added. We'll see. Keep an eye on social media. And what else you should keep an eye on? The Discord. Because right after the stream's over, we're going to be dropping predictions for the PLE bonus points in the prediction series channel over on the Discord. So keep an eye out for that. If you're interested in that, what is that you might ask? Join the Discord, find out. It's a little extensive and informing you. It's a little too much to go into right now. Otherwise, sure, Al. But yes, otherwise, going live for tomorrow for Forbidden Door Watch Along. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. Indeed, you take care, Lone Star. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. Drop a thumbs up on your way out if you could be so kind. If you're new here, do subscribe. It goes a long way in supporting us. We're on our way to 500 subs, so we can get some custom emotes here in the chat along, some other bonuses come along with it. Thank you so much for having. Thanks for so much enjoying your time here. Y'all have a good night. Take care. Happy wrestling. Peace.